Hello, welcome everybody, welcome to the Sportius stream, nice to see you all. My name is SportyFC, and I am too close to my camera, that's a little better. How's everybody doing? Nice to see you all here tonight. We've got a single match for you all, a Skyward series match. And this one has a lot going for it. It's a big series, a lot of hype on the line I think, and for good reason. 3-0 teams playing against each other. What more could you want here? As of course we are going to get ourselves in the action very soon. But if you guys want to know what these teams are, it's Adrenaline, Dropouts, Stryker. Yeah, two teams actually I have a lot of experience with. I know these people very well, so of course expecting a lot of fun here with this one. As again, we're going to make sure we get into the action very soon. As again, we'll be getting here again shortly. It will be an exciting experience. Again, just trying to make sure we set things up here. We get these teams in the lobby. As let's get that in there. And make sure we actually get everyone. Is a follow coming in. Hello, everybody. Follow coming in from Unknown Cream. Thank you, Unknown Cream, for the follow. Means a lot. Means a lot. As again, we're gonna get into this match soon. As here is our lineups. We gotta make sure we get the lineups for you all, so you can see who's playing today. As another follow coming in. This time from Big Panda. Thank you for the follow, Big Panda. Oh no, it's actually a sub. Thank you for the sub, Big Panda. And the follow too. What rank am I? It depends. It depends how much I'm playing. If I'm playing a lot, C3. If I'm not, C1. There you go. That should probably help you out the best that you can. As again, here are our lineups. We're just gonna get into this action very soon here. Again, I know these players a lot. Actually, I know a lot of these players very well. As again, it's Adrenaline Dropouts, led by Ballin. He's got him with Focus Lux, Blazed, Josie, and gotta make sure I say his name. Nightmare Mode. There we go. Nightmare Mode here on their team. I have seen this team before. Last season, actually, I got to see this team, and they actually got to play against Ico, who plays for Stryker. Yeah, this team though last season was a little different though. They had Ballin and Focus Lux and Nightmare Mode though, so they're sticking around. Again, this team, a lot of chemistry, whereas for Stryker, yeah, this is a new team, but it is an interesting kind of roster to talk about because this is an almost completely female roster. In fact, actually, of the 5 players that are on this roster, 4 of them are female. Boltini from Mari, for Flamaringo, Aiko Waski, Masha Potatoes. In fact, of those 4 female players, I have done commentary for 3 of them in the past, those being Boltini, Aiko, and Masha. Last time I got to see Boltini and Aiko was actually not that long ago. It was last Skyward Series season, in I believe a 2v2 match. It was when playing for Dakota and I believe Floofy Strikers played each other. It also was around the same time I got to see the last time I got to see Dropouts when they played Aiko and Floofy Strikers in a 3v3. So kind of interesting to think about there. As I'm gonna make sure I actually let you know specific information on the last time I got to see these players on stream. But again, it was not that long ago. It was last season of the Skyward Series in the wild card for the playoffs. Again, again, kind of nice to see all these players again. And I actually know all these players. All these players are kind of friends to me, so that's nice, of course. And so again, it's always great to see people you know so well. As again, and actually, the last time I saw Masha Potatoes, who was the person who's not bearded for the longest, it was, it depends what you consider. The last time she was ever on this stream was for a set of 4, actually a draft league match, and that was a couple months ago. And last time I actually got to see her play was back when the Premier Championship Series was still alive. She actually was on the last match I ever did casting for in the Premier Championship Series before that league went under. Again, a lot of fun history. And here we go again. Last time I got to see Boltini and Aiko was, again, when playing for Dakota, played Flute Strikers May 10th. So, a little over a month ago. Actually, about 2 months ago, actually, by now. Last time I got to see Adrenaline was also on May 10th. Again, earlier that day, I got to see Ballin and Focus Lux. Again, the last time I got to see Masha was in a set of 4. If I can find that. That match was a very long time. That was a couple months ago. Because again, I'm gonna make sure I get you this info, because this is I think this is a fun little statistic. Again, players have been on the stream a lot. Where was that set of 4? That one was on I'm trying to find it for you guys. Where is it? I know it was on, like, again, I remember it because it was a weird match. It went to 2-2. It was one of those matches. I wanted to see Game 5 of that series so badly because it was that close. It was. I'll find it, don't worry. It was Squalls versus Toucans. It was a set of 4. It was on March 13th, so even longer ago. Almost 6 months ago. The last time, and then of course, only a few weeks before that, I got to see her play in the Premier Championship Series, again, before that league went under, so really interesting as well. As again, we're going to get them, and I could always see a lot of Stryker Yeah fans with the copy pasta. I started that last time they played. I wanted to see both these teams come into this week undefeated, and they both were able to do it, so, well, again, the action probably to get going here. As we do have 4 of the 5 players here for Stryker, yeah. As I should say, before we start, of course, one thing I should say is Flum. That is Flamaringo. She goes by Mari. I do apologize. I'm probably gonna go by Flamaringo more likely, but if I ever say Mari, that's what I'm referring to. I'm referring to Flum or Flamaringo. As I see the copy paste already in there. No, don't thank me, Aiko. Thank you for actually helping me book this match. This match was not easy to get. It was originally scheduled for 9, which was right after I played. And if you guys noticed that, that match actually went all the way to Game 5 that I had to play. So happy that it is actually at a 10, because I also had to do like a lot of work on the side just to get to this one. But we are here. We're just waiting on Adrenaline. As soon as their roster is in the lobby, we'll be good to go. Again, we're going to make sure we get this in here tonight. Let me know, by the way, if anything on stream is having issues. Again, we are waiting on Adrenaline to join. Part of the Adrenaline Esports organization. Stryker here, part of the Stryker Esports organization. Both these orgs are ones that I have seen on this stream many, many times in the past. But of course, again, these players are also players that have been on the stream so many times in the past. As again, we are going to make sure we get them in here, as there they are. There's Ballin, Blazed, Focus Lux. As I see everybody doing well here. We're going to get our matchup going here again. Interesting thing to note about Stryker is I am almost certain they're going to make substitutions this series. It's kind of their playstyle. It's a weird one. They are like a 4 or 5 person roster at times, so they will be making subs. But here we go. You're going to get used to it. 3-0 teams, undefeated. They keep going, they keep fighting, they never look like they're going down. And now, here in week 4, only one can stand tall. A best of 5 series. It's Adrenaline Dropouts, Stryker, yeah. And this series has everything you've been looking for. Crazy plays, great players, and even more actions of it. 2 teams will stand, 1 team will fall. 5 games. At most to decide it, but none of these teams want to go there. When it comes down to it, it's all about your raw ability, your raw action, and just how good you can be. Adrenaline Dropouts, we've seen a lot of these players before. We've seen a lot of players Stryker yeah before. These Dropouts players maybe have the advantage on the stream of knowing each other so well. Oh, but that pinch goes in. Welcome back to the stream, Masha Potatoes. Already 1 goal here for Adrenaline Dropouts. As we've mixed up the teams, let me fix that real quick. I knew I made a mistake when I did this. What a pinch. There we go. Stryker, yeah, off the score first. They are not done yet. Hospito's out the back wall, but a miss there! Blaze shot isn't on. And that will give time for Flamaringo to blitz one away. Mari still on it, one-on-one with Focus Lux. But that one's 50 to eye. Potatoes challenged by Focus Lux. You're seeing a lot of Masha on defense. And paired with Flamaringo and Aiko, who are both more aggressive players, you're going to be seeing a lot of, I think, a lot of plays spearheaded by Aiko. At the very least, you're going to see Aiko being the highest player up the field, I think, out of the 3 of these. She's known for aggression. You'll be seeing Boltini whenever she starts to play in this series, you'll be seeing her do much the same here. As Flamaringo off the back wall, looking in front for Aiko! And I told you she's the spearhead for a reason! That's goal number 2! Stryker, yeah! Off to an incredible start! The pass midfield, Aiko Wesky ready for it! And for Adrenaline Dropouts, they just don't look ready. They look like they're a bit asleep right now. Snoozing on the job, they've got to wake up quickly. Stryker, yeah, will not let them go if they're playing like this. This is a Dropouts team, though, that once they start to get going, they can really get going, and they know how to do it! Focus looks off the crossbar, in comes Ballin! That's off the bar, too! Follow up from Focus looks, dropping! Flamaringo keeps it out! Ballin now! Aiko Wesky with the save away! Stryker, yeah, with some close goals on defense, and back the other way, Masha wants the dunk! Focus looks won't let him have it. Stryker, yeah, let the search for another time. Chances for both teams, but no one breaking through in that flurry. With these teams both knocking on the door, surely time will tell who will get the next one! And it's Focus Lux! The Dropouts jumping right into the action! And they are now cut the lead in half. Remind me, they are undefeated currently for a reason. You can never count them out. But Stryker, yeah, not happy with that goal scored against them. They're already on offense again. Aiko, midfield. But no one waiting, giving time for Blaze to get the clear. Adrenaline Dropout trying to get it out. Here comes Focus Lux, back to Blaze. 1-2-1 passing play, still searching for the nets. But Aiko Wesky won't let him have it. Double tap from Aiko. Aiko now on 3. Ballin. Having to play careful here. As Flamaringo on Blaze. Focus Lux will challenge. Masha with Focus Lux following her in pursuit. Ballin wants a shot. Aiko, does she have it? No, she doesn't. It's off the bar here. Adrenaline struggling to hit the nets, but Blaze won't miss that one. Aiko Wesky cuts. We're gonna rock in a hard place on defense. She never even jumped for it. And Blaze, with a very routine follow-up, Adrenaline Dropouts tie this game at 2. And so far, seeing Dropouts really taking advantage of Stryker, he has more defensive positioning. And even more importantly than that, they're not putting their shots on target. That's intentional from the Dropouts. They know that if they shoot it on target, someone's gonna save it. Stryker, yeah, pretty good at packing that net. Instead, their job is just to make them move, put it off the back wall, make it awkward, make them miss. They miss right there. Blaze on the nets. What a big stop by Flom. And Stryker, yeah, keep it tied. Team pinch. We saw Pinch score the first goal of this game from Masha Potatoes. Adrenaline Dropouts trying to find more high percentage plays to use it on. As Masha off the corner. She doesn't find that second touch though, and will be Ballin who get the clear. And now a demo. Aiko beaten by Ballin. He's trying to 1v3 this team. The pass does not get connected by Blaze. A real opportunity for them, and now they gotta go back to defense. Masha, dunks by Focus Lux. Ballin, bumps from behind by Masha. Stryker, yeah, after scoring so early on, now finding themselves in a goal drought. As this one open for Stryker, yeah, to clear, but Blazed. Quick attack. In comes Ballin. That's not on target. Aiko isn't challenging, and that's a huge error for Stryker, yeah. Adrenaline were down 0-2 in game 1. They rally back to go up 3-2. Aiko never challenged. This lack of speed is definitely going to kill Stryker, yeah, at times. And so far for Stryker, whatever they had starting off this game, it hasn't continued. Instead, now they're playing a lot more defense, and Adrenaline Dropouts just putting shot after shot on that net. Still time, though, for Stryker, but that one cleared back. Aiko, Zevo boost, has to get the corner. Challenged by Ballin. Masha now on none. Stryker, yeah, using their boost up quickly, trying to get that ball out. Flamaringo's not jumping. Blaze will challenge here. Adrenaline Dropouts taking advantage of when Stryker, yeah, don't go for the ball. Getting a lot of openings in doing so as a double commit from Stryker. Cleared back by Blazed. Blazed. Trying to secure it, but Aiko won't let it happen so easily. Ballin now on his own. Ballin wants to tuck it! And he does! Ballin! Off the crossbar! But he won't let that stop him! He forces it in! Nobody is jumping to keep him out! Adrenaline Dropout secure game 1! And Stryker, yeah, definitely going to be scratching their heads here after such a good start. Everything fell apart for them. They just didn't have the offense Adrenaline Dropouts did. And simple differences can definitely make a huge impact. Game 1. Adrenaline Dropouts looking like the team that is ready. I mean, it was a slow start for them, but I don't expect that to continue into Game 2. I expect them to start off as hot as they did here. As again, my goodness, the action. You could really cut the stress here with a knife, I think. It is that close. The tension is here. I can feel it. You can feel it. We can all feel it. I'm sure these teams feel it too. We'll see again. Stryker, yeah, almost certainly going to make a change here. It will be Masha Potatoes out, Boltini Rome in. For Adrenaline, they're not making any differences. They like this. This is their starting roster. And they have no issue continuing it throughout the entirety of this series. It's Blazed. Out to the corner. Stryker, yeah. Now again with Boltini in. Should mean that this is going to be a more aggressive showing. The problem is when you push up that high, you gotta be able to rely. The last one back to hold you. And Flamaringo, well, that hasn't been a good start. Spectre's also in, and he hasn't made a good impact in this game. The captain of Stryker, yeah, well, he's gonna want a second try at that shot because that one is one he should be saving. A miss from Spectre. And that is not a good start for Stryker. Yeah, neither is that kickoff. That almost goes in. Spectre keeps that out. Focus Lux dunked by Spectre. That's a good dunk. Is that going to go in? No, it's hit the post. It's Blazed. Gets past Boltini. Ari off to the back wall. In comes Spectre. But the shot is blocked by Focus Lux. Boltini. Still trying to dribble is Boltini, but challenged by Blaze. Stryker, yeah, just not getting that ball off the car fast enough. Adrenaline definitely showing us that they have the speed here to outpace Stryker, yeah. For Stryker, yeah, maybe they should start taking notes here of what Adrenaline Dropouts are doing so well. Again, every touch they make, it's quickly off their car. They're not willing to keep it on their car for too long. Stryker, yeah, trying to play more methodically, but really that methodical play is leading them to get challenged so much easier here by Dropouts. As Flamaringo midfield, but Spectre only going for the bumps, no one challenging, and this means time for Adrenaline to push up field, but Mari gets the shot away. Blaze, ooh, he puts it on his nets, but Ballin will hit it off the back wall, and Stryker, yeah, can keep the way out of that one, and Spectre's jumped at that, ooh, but Boltini comes in to save the day. Another shot from Focus Lux. Boltini Rome, the sidewall. Boltini known for shooting, but a huge block there on defense. And so far for Stryker, yeah, again, it feels like everything from them is just a little bit slower. than what it has to be. Every touch is finding its way to an Adrenaline Dropouts defender as Spectre with the big boom. Off on the back wall, Boltini, second touch, off the corner. Focus Lux gets past one. Now he gets past two as well as Ballin wants this one, but won't be able to do much with it as that touch only left to the midfield. Yeah, Stryker, yeah, with the clear. Boltini off the sidewall. Stryker, yeah, now it's their time to attack. Ballin's got a block. Spectre. Ah, but that touch is too heavy from him. If he just got a light touch on that, that could have been a goal here for Flamengo, who was waiting patiently in the midfield. Flam still going, got the dribble, midfield, ankles down from Boltini. Stryker, yeah, couldn't find that one either. Adrenaline just waiting, letting the time do its work. We do expect them to try to push for that second goal at some point, and in many ways, wouldn't be too surprising if they succeed. As Spectre. Bill Spectre, 2 minutes on the clock here. Stryker, yeah, not finding that net very often. When they do, those chances are blocked by Adrenaline without follow-ups that really make things tougher for them. Oh, here comes Boltini. That's a good first shot. Ballin's jumping. Ballin keeps it out. Mari, midfield, Boltini. This is a quick jump for Boltini. And she did not control her aerial game very well there. You'd think that maybe should lead to a goal here from Adrenaline, but Stryker, yeah, not leaving the play. Boltini, again, that touch though, again, just weak from Boltini. An uninspirational. Adrenaline dropouts upfield. Stryker, yeah, again, being pushed to defense, being pushed to their absolute limits. You can see them struggling to keep up. As Focus Lux, Boltini. Ooh, a bad spawn there for Stryker, yeah, fans, but a good spawn for Adrenaline dropouts. And that will actually lead to a goal. No one back for Stryker, yeah. Adrenaline dropouts up their lead to 2. As Flamari, not a bad challenge, but it does pop out so poorly for them. And Spectre and Boltini, they weren't ready for a challenge to go just that badly. Adrenaline dropouts. Making quick work of Stryker, yeah. In a series that was slated to be one that was epic and close. Adrenaline dropouts are trying to do none of that. They just want this one to end. They do not want to go. They do not want to have this series be close. They know that getting those wins so important, especially a team like this, a team that is so strong, is one of the top teams of the league. You got to make things quick. You got to make things effective, and right now for them, doing that a lot better. Boltini. Again, it's just a giveaway here to an Adrenaline Esports attacker. Blaze, double off the back wall. Focus Lux wants a shot. So yeah, getting it away here. Boltini to find Spectre, but a miscommunication means Boltini will still keep attacking here. Final seconds, in comes the play, but no one's shooting. And for Stryker, yeah, it's again back to the drawing board. Something isn't working. Something isn't adding up for them. And Adrenaline dropouts, I mean, an even better performance than in Game 1. They shut out Stryker, yeah. And now, en route to a sweep. And if they keep this up, a sweep might be what we see here. I mean, it is just that insanely talented play from Adrenaline. Nobody is stopping them right now. As again, we will make sure that we get everything out here for game number 3. Stryker, yeah, now forced into a tough situation. They have to do the same thing they did. They have to do a similar quest as they did to last week when they played when they played Stryker Lightning. They had to go to game 5 in that one. But in that matchup, it was a lot closer. It was a lot more back and forth. This one, it is not right now. Stryker, yeah. Now with the roster of Aiko, Master of Potatoes, and Boltini Rome. Game 3, Adrenaline dropouts. 5 minutes away from a sweep, and we're already off to a pretty good start. That one was nearly on target. For Stryker, yeah. A goal drought that has lasted almost an entire 2 games. They'll be looking to try to end that here in Game 3 when their unbeaten record is on the line. Adrenaline dropouts finding finding no problems right now with how they're playing. Stryker, yeah, is going to have to find new ways to beat them because Adrenaline are breaking through, and they're breaking through way more often. As that one bounces high. Boltini and Aiko both jump, but Boltini calls her off. And this one will bounce. Not favorably, though, for Boltini Rome, and will be cleared away. Masha Potatoes wants to dribble. 2 touches. Trying to find his way midfield. Focus Lux at the dribble. Focus Lux goes all the way! Oh, that's beautiful from Focus Lux! I did not think he had that one, and he proves me wrong here. As he gets past everyone on Stryker, yeah. The dribble speaks volumes to how this team plays and how successful they are. Adrenaline Dropouts. I mean, they are just on another level right now. Stryker, yeah. Again, asking so many questions right now. None of them are all that positive. As Aiko gonna find Masha, gonna find her way midfield, but that one is off target. No second challenge incoming all that quickly as Aiko gets the bump on Focus Lux. Mashed Potatoes with the clear, but again, all these touches go straight to Adrenaline Dropouts players. They are perfectly fine with taking those balls and going into the air. Aiko, high pop. Masha with a dunk. Focus Lux with the block. Still in front, cleared away by Blaze. Masha off the back wall. No second touch. Couple misses coming through. Focus Lux will just control it. Had a sneaking suspicion that nobody on Stryker had that one. And he would be right, but they are still on offense. Aiko. Again, these touches from Stryker, yeah. Just not finding their intended targets. Still they search. Focus Lux with the clear. It does stay wide. Focus Lux again. 1-on-1 with Boltini. Pinch midfield. Blaze won't be able to angle his car properly onto that one. He doesn't even go for a shot. Knows that it's just too difficult for him. And instead tries to keep control, but Stryker, yeah, credit to them, have been transitioning very quickly, but transition is only half the game on offense. You still need to get those shots, and well, this game, I'll be surprised if they have more than 5. It's Boltini. This one, past Ballin. Boltini, 1-on-1 with Blaze to the back post. No, he doesn't read it. It's Boltini Rome, and it's a tied game. Stryker, yeah, been searching game after game to get their scoring back, and it is Boltini herself who brings the shooting all in. A big-time shot from Boltini Rome, and a big-time goal for Stryker. As now, Boltini almost got a second. Still a follow-up. That one's wide. Stryker, yeah, still searching as Mashed Potatoes midfield. Focus Lux with the clear. Blaze challenged by Aiko. Stryker, yeah, still searching. They aren't finding those answers. There's Boltini trying to get the clear. Focus Lux. Focus Lux, but Lee met by Mashed Potatoes who trying to find that pass to Aiko. Stryker, yeah. With that one goal, they already look so much better right now. It's like that one goal made a huge difference to their mentality. As everybody kind of waiting on this one. The challenge will go in Stryker Yeah's favor as a raid coming in from a feisty Taquito. How you doing, feisty? Hopefully you're doing well, man. As this one wide of the net. Mashed Potatoes to the back wall. Ballin, keeping it high. Here comes Boltini Rome to make it 2! Oh, she does it! Boltini Rome must be smiling proud right now. Game 2 was rough, but Game 3, she is making a statement. And a 2-1 scoreline. Stryker, yeah. They want to make it free. Masha. But that light touch only goes as far as Focus Lux. Blaze. The side wall. Boltini. Beaten by Focus Lux going down the field. Masha Potatoes collects it. Now, trying to get this one clear. Aiko. Ooh, doesn't have the read on that one. Boltini recognizes that. Will help her out. Is off the corner. Boltini wants the hat trick. But Blaze will see that one away. But will not see that challenge though. As Masha Potatoes. Powerful play. Aiko looking for the back wall. No one jumping from Adrenaline here as this ball laying in front of the net, and Aiko will find the shot. Insurance lead for Stryker, yeah, as Adrenaline dropouts, making a mistake that they recognized that Stryker, yeah, couldn't do, and that is covering the back wall. They didn't do it there. They got Stryker, yeah, doing it earlier this series, but Stryker, yeah, now returns the favor here in Game 3. As Blazed, no shot coming, ball in. Good play! Good placement! Adrenaline dropouts right off the kickoff. They will not go silently. They still have as much of a chance of winning this game, it feels, as Stryker, yeah, does. As Focus Lux, another one. Aiko credited with that save, as now the follow-up. Aiko again called into action. All in. Masha now. Stryker, yeah, is playing defense. They're pretty good at this, but against Adrenaline, that may not be the right playstyle. As Aiko got going for boost. Ball Blaze didn't get a shot. Boltini Rome hit this one away, but as far as the midfield, Adrenaline still on it. Focus Lux wants one more chance. Masha Potatoes trying to get this one to the ground. Blazed keeping it up. Follow-up comes from Ballin. And Boltini Rome now. Adrenaline won't keep it up any longer. Stryker, yeah, do take one game back. A close game 3, one where you could see them put in the aggression, and really it all came from one goal. And really from one player. Boltini Rome showed up for them here in that game. Again, we'll see what kind of differences this makes here, because so far it's been still, it feels like Adrenaline have the resources to win these series, and for this other side, for the Stryker, yeah, side, they again, it's just it feels like they still aren't fully in control of their own fate here. It did feel like this game, though, again, Boltini showed up when it mattered. One game back to the mostly female roster now for Game 4, again, making changes. We'll see what they do in this game. It is Boltini and Aiko sticking around. And Masha, they're keeping with the same roster here, deciding that this is the roster they're going to stick with. An interesting decision. Usually they're known for making changes, making substitutions, but this series, they're deciding against it. Now they found a roster that works for them, but already a quick start for Adrenaline, almost with a goal 7 seconds in. Stryker, yeah, don't worry. Instead they pass. Aiko off the back wall, in for Masha, but that touch was hit by the side of the car, not by the nose. It will be a missed opportunity, but Boltini almost had hers. Aiko now, that's going across the net. Stryker, yeah, being on shots, but they're not on target. And Adrenaline dropouts, just wait for the chance to clear this one away. Boltini now basically all alone here in the 50s. She's got past one, but Blaze will put it to the corner. Dropouts, going for some demos. But Stryker, yeah, just gonna continue that clear game. Ball into the midfield. Blaze wants it, but Boltini Rome won't let him have it. Boltini still on it. Rolling towards the midfield. Ball in. Well, that clear will be well away from Aiko Weski. Off the back wall. Masha doesn't have the read, but neither did Blaze. Adrenaline will to their opportunities. Maybe start this window, but they're still getting chances here. Stryker, yeah, never got rid of that ball in a timely manner. But be fortunate that that didn't result in anything more than just a missed opportunity. It's Masha. Ooh, might want to be careful. She almost hit that in her own net. Blaze now. Ooh, and a double commit from Stryker. Yeah, the communication maybe breaking down for them here on defense. They are able to keep this one out for now. Blaze. This one cleared away. Here comes Boltini. Blaze waited for it. Masha Potatoes challenged by Focus Lux. Masha still going, looking for some demos on the way out. Both these teams starting to get a bit more mean and dirty with their plays, not wanting to have these nets so heavily covered. Demos are one of the ways to break down a team's defense the quickest. And so far, though, they haven't really made all that much of an impact. But I do like to see them. I like to see these teams making noticeable changes, knowing that what they did last game, and it really does go for both of them, just may not be enough for this game, and both of them are probably at the knowledge of that as Boltini roam. Go to the corner. No dunk coming. Aiko Weski in midfield. Masha Potatoes with the clear. Halfway through. Game 4 still no goals for either side. As Masha finds her way midfield for Aiko. Aiko! There we go! The deadlock's broken! Stryker, yeah! And what really made this play work was the ability of Masha Potatoes to recognize, just keep pushing, even when it's on the back wall, even when you can't shoot, to find a play that works. She was given some space, and she made it. And Aiko Weski, thankful to get that opportunity because she knows where that ball should be going. Stryker, yeah. Up by 1. But how long will this 1-goal lead stand? They are not happy to just have 1 goal. They want more. They want 2. They want 3. They want to make sure that this game, that Game 5 is all but confirmed. Unfortunately, though, for them, these chances are not coming often for them, and well, they are going to have to make the most of every single chance they get. Every single shot is going to have to be placed well. Every single play is going to have to be precision-based. For Adrenaline, I mean, they still have so many chances to come back, but that's a double miss! And Boltini Rome with an open net! Stryker, yeah! Get one for free! As a miss from Blazed really hurt here because Ballin was counting on him. He never jumped. He had a good chance to clear it. He definitely could make those touches, but he let Blaze go. He didn't want the double commit. Unfortunately for him, Blaze did not produce. Stryker, yeah, happy with the 2. Now they want a 3rd, and it goes in off the bar for Masha Potatoes. A 3rd goal. Stryker, yeah. They were confident in their roster after winning Game 3, and now you can see that confidence build up in Game 4. 2 goals in a matter of less than 10 seconds. The action still continues, and Adrenaline will get one back off the kickoff themselves. Focus Lux here with the finishing blow. But Ballin, look at this movement. Never gave up on the play, even with Boltini having almost an entire tank of boost. He kept going. He just hoped that his play would work, and he was given a benefit and a reward for doing so. Still 2 goals down, but for the dropouts, maybe 1 goal just to let them know that they're still not out of it. As no shot coming. Boltini. Sidewall. Here from Focus Lux. Masha Potatoes. Wants it past Ballin, but that touch only so high. Boltini Rome off the back wall. Focus Lux. Masha Potatoes for the dunk. Aiko gonna go to the net. One is off target. Aiko still waiting. Might want a doomsday dish! Oh, but Blaze to recognize that! Heads up play from the Adrenaline defender to recognize Aiko Weski definitely can put in those kind of shots. Never gave it a second thought. Always went for that save. And Stryker, yeah, still searching. Bouncing. Aiko didn't have the shot. Blazed. Dunked by Masha. All in with the clear, but only as far as Boltini Rome. Stryker, yeah, holding the midfield. Half a minute now. Stryker, yeah. Gonna make the series a complete 180. Ballin's missed. Blazed gets it. Blazed trying to find that target, but Masha not letting them do it so quickly. As now, in front, Aiko with the dunk to keep it out, and Boltini Rome with the clear. Stryker, yeah. 10 seconds now, just a little bit longer, and we could go to Game 5. Masha, that touch should end it. Aiko couldn't put it in, but it doesn't matter for Stryker, yeah. They have forced Champions Field. An incredible display of resiliency from a side that looked like they were out after 2 games. They found the roster that has the aggression, that has the teamwork to do it, and Adrenaline Dropouts now being made to look lesser. But there's still so much left in this series. Game 5, Champions Field. You all wanted it. We're gonna get it. And we get it here in a match that was hailed as one of the best of the week. I'm so happy we get to see this, because this is exactly what this series needs. Here we are, just getting things set up. Game 5, here we go. Stryker, yeah, trying to get themselves a reverse sweep. We've seen it before. And they do it here. It's not an easy matchup. It's not an easy task. And Adrenaline, well, they'll have the same reasons here to try to prevent that reverse sweep. Either team wants to go down and become a team with a 3-1 record. And ultimately, these teams are teams that very likely will make it to the playoffs, so getting a win over one in the regular season means so much as Masha 1v3! Not known for her mechanics, but the dribble was absolutely unreal! Adrenaline dropouts! Nobody can stop it! It's Masha Potatoes! Less than 30 seconds in, Stryker, yeah! With a 1-0 lead! But do they hold it? Do they keep it? Their quickest start so far. In Game 5, every goal has that much more of an impact. Boltini Rome gonna find her way midfield. Masha racing back. Focus Lux to the sidewall. Awkward bounce for him. He still has this touch over Aiko Weski. Midfield. Masha with the clear. Ball in. Having to collect. Masha still on top. Masha trying to push through for her team here. Usually one of those players that you don't talk about much. Especially when you're surrounded by Aiko Weski and Boltini Rome players known for their striking capabilities. But I must say, if there's anybody in this series that has definitely been playing up, it has been Masha. This one midfield, and that one in for Blaze! Adrenaline dropouts, strike right back! As a big clear, Aiko just took too long to challenge. Boltini Rome, not much you can do here except jump and pray that it goes into her, but no matter how good her positioning was, you just can't stop that one from going in. Adrenaline at dropouts. Not getting discouraged. There's a Game 5 to be had. Boltini. Gonna go the distance. Boltini in front. Saved away. Followed from Masha. Slow shot. Drolling in front of the net! She does it again! The resiliency! Gonna put your team on their back! Masha Potatoes with her second! Stryker, yeah! Do not let up! Boltini Rome, gonna find a third! Blaze keeps it out! Aiko now! That one will go wide. Adrenaline trying to attack. As Ballin off the sidewall. Boltini wants the clear. Boltini still at it. Deflected sideways, Blaze! Not close to the target, Masha. What a doink from Masha. She's trying to go for a third. That one is blocked by Ballin. It's Boltini. Down for Aiko Weski. Adrenaline dropouts, holding a fine line on the midfield. And this should correlate to offense, but still looking. Ballin. Ooh, a pass back. Focus Lux. Quick shot. Masha Potatoes quick to respond with a save. Stryker, yeah. Holding the lead, but for how long? We saw Adrenaline. They're able to march right back. Stryker, yeah, they won't be happy until they get 2 more goals, I'm sure. If I'm any of the Stryker, yeah fans in the chat, I wouldn't be so confident yet in this lead either. As Ballin on the corner. Aiko, bit of a miss. That's a great dunk from Aiko. Blaze got to get back. He'll keep the clear away. And Stryker, yeah. Going to play some top-notch defense. Focus Lux wants it. Gets it! Focus Lux with a tie game! A quick shot. A quick play. Focus Lux saw the calamity in front of that net and just said, go! And oh, that's what he did. Adrenaline dropouts with a goal back. It's back and forth. No one can hold the lead for long. And every goal seems to have an equal and opposite reaction. As Masha stopped by Blaze. Stryker, yeah, pushing. Masha Potatoes off the back wall. Boltini never challenges. And Adrenaline with space. Focus Lux wants Blazed. Stryker, yeah, quick to send multipliers up to that one. And that touch from Focus Lux is wide. Aiko. Oh, straight to Blaze. Not on. In front. Focus Lux. Panic from Stryker, yeah, but they kicked the ball out, so almost a terrible clear. As now again, they gotta go back to defense. And again, panic, I'm sure, on their mind. I mean, who wouldn't be in this kind of a situation as Aiko with the clear. Boltini Trying to go around the corner as Aiko on no boost and, in fact, actually, I believe no shots as well. As that one pinched away, Masha Potatoes again with some clutch defense. She's been really the star player for Stryker, yeah, but for Adrenaline, Dropouts, it has been Blazed and Focus Locks both putting in equal amounts of work to get their team to the point they're at, and now Ballin. That touch will be less than enticing. Less than a minute. The back wall. Masha misses. Boltini does not. And now Boltini. I'll put one in midfield here. Stryker, yeah, want a shot. They want anything. They're not getting it, though. As Masha, ooh, doesn't hit it this one. And that's a dunk for Focus Lock, and that's gone in. Oh, my goodness, Masha Potatoes with a huge error. She's been playing so well this game. But this is one she'll want to forget. Completely messes up the clear. Adrenaline Dropouts, 26 seconds. All you need to do is hold it. And hold it. They definitely can do, but Stryker, yeah, off the kickoff. Masha. Good shot against Ballin. Boltini now. Around the back wall. Aiko. Oh, and a great block from Adrenaline. Focus Locks. Trying to find Blazed. Stryker, yeah. Boltini. Focus Locks. Doesn't want overtime. Blaze now. It's gonna bounce out nicely here for both teams, in fact, but Stryker, yeah, they'll be the ones that will get this clear. Blazed. I don't think he wants this one up. Neither does anybody else, but Aiko at zero! Aiko Whiskey! She's been silent all game long, but when they needed her most, she comes up with a clutch performance. 0 seconds on the clock. But this game continues. One more goal decides it. Stryker, yeah. With the momentum now. Boltini off the back wall. Fake. Aiko not on target. Masha Potatoes from the other side. But Blazed on no boost can get a big block for his team. Boltini, again another fake, but Aiko Weski again met by opposition. The adrenaline pumping through their veins, I'm sure. Oh, that's a huge miss from Blazed. Aiko be given a free clear and a 50-50 that actually goes in favor of Stryker, yeah, as Ballin won't get the best touch off of it. Boltini now, around the corner, Focus Lux. Jumping is Focus Lux. Aiko to keep it wide. Blazed. Rolling around. Boltini. Shot from Boltini. Trying to go the distance. But that one was just a little too slow. Aiko, though, that one's not. But again, a big block. Adrenaline playing so much defense. They want that ball out, but they're not letting it! Boltini Rome silences the critics! Stryker, yeah! Take it in Game 5 overtime! They complete the reverse sweep! And a series that was hailed to be exciting! It ends up being that way! What was looking like a sweep for one side ends up as a reverse sweep for the other! Stryker, yeah! Take down the Dropouts! A team that nobody has been able to even keep up with so far. Stryker, yeah! Prove that they are mortal. A huge Game 5 performance. Everybody came clutch when it mattered. That was what mattered so much for Stryker, yeah. Everybody having their moments. My hands are shaking. Oh my goodness, that series was insane. Look at this. My hand is, it's shaking. It literally is shaking. That's how insane this series is. That's how insane this night of action is. You couldn't have asked for much better from the Skyward series. You really couldn't have. A 3-2 win. Oh my. What a series. And that's not even to discredit the Dropouts. If this series went any different, we would be seeing a win for them. It's just a few things didn't go their way. And this one, my goodness, this series. It couldn't have asked for a much more hype experience. I'm hoping you all really like that. I know I did, and I have a feeling you all did too. Again, I got loud. I really thought I was going to lose my voice at points there. And yet, Stryker, yeah, prove that they do come out strong. My goodness, we're gonna get an interview with this team. You know we're gonna get an interview with this team. That's how this works, right? We gotta get an interview with Stryker, yeah. But that doesn't mean, though, that so far in this game, Michael Weski has a 2-0 record against Ballin and Focus Lux. An interesting record, to say the least. Again, what a match. As again, we're gonna make sure we get them into the voice call. That is ecstatic. That is exactly what Rock League needs. I was preparing for a good series tonight, and it definitely delivered. And again, it came out to Game 5 where there's just a few clutch moments. 0 seconds, overtime, 2 dunks from Masha Potatoes. And even then, Adrenaline kept fighting back. Focus Lux just kept scoring. Seriously, this seemed like there was nobody that could stop them. As again, my goodness, you couldn't ask for much better than that. As again, we're gonna make sure we get everybody in the lobby first before we get this interview. I know they want to have 4 of their players joining in. We will make sure they get that, because again, what a match. Holy, that was something else. That really was. A 3-2. As again, what a match. In fact, that has actually made that is now going to again be a match to remember. A reverse sweep. You don't see them happen often, but they happen here on the Sportia stream. As everybody is ready. Welcome, 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 welcome to the stream. Stryker, yeah, a 3-2. I mean, we're expecting this series to be close, but you gotta take me through it. Tell me what it was like, Boltini.
I don't know if you want me to talk about how it was like. Oh, it was crazy. It was every goal. Like, I was just hyped because Aiko's like, no, we need that Boltini, hype. I was like, oh, no, not that. there it goes. We popped off.
And pop off you did, but it all started off so incredibly poorly for you. Flamaringo, I mean, you definitely were in some of those earlier games. I mean, tell me about those first 2 games. Again, it looked like Adrenaline Dropouts had your number.
I don't know. I mean, like, we're having a moment, and then I was like, okay, I'm out. We won that 1 game, and I was like, yo, if it's not broken, don't fix it. You guys stay in and pop off.
And I feel like that's exactly what happened. But to talk about pop-offs, Game 5, Masha Potatoes. What a huge performance to start off that game. 2 goals that got me like screaming out of my chair. Those were insanely clutch plays. I mean, in a match that went to overtime, of course they are. But just those first 2 goals. I mean, you're not the player who's known for scoring. Let's just say this: when you're surrounded by Boltini Bowman and Aiko Weski, you're not the player known for scoring. That's not something that's expected. But yet, those 2 goals that would end up getting your team on the route to success, and they really started going a couple clutch saves as well. I mean, Game 5, you showed up. What was it that got your team into Game 5? Was it just the momentum of Game 4? Or what really was it that allowed you to be so successful in Game 5?
It was the support from everyone. Mari was like pop off queen. Boltini was hype with her energy as always. Eiko just starts screaming. We're all just getting hype. We're like, let's do this. Even though we were down 2 games, we always try to switch up the lineup because we all have talented players on here. I know Spectre couldn't be here, but we all like try to switch it up because it all could happen. We make magic over here. Yep.
Of course, and I mean, just talk about magical as well. You weren't the only clutch player. Aiko, You know, I was going to talk to you about that goal, that 0-second goal in Game 5. Even with the pop-off plays that Masha Videos had, it still wasn't enough to take down Adrenaline. 3-2, final seconds. You saw the ball flying right in front of that. It was a bit of a weird angle, but you are the kind of player who can put in those kind of angles. Tell me, what were your feelings like during those moments?
It's literally just been, I've been screaming my lungs out. I've literally just been, I've literally been screaming ever since game 3, ever since we got Boltini and me, Mosh Boltini, and I was just like, we need to get hype. We need to start popping off. If I didn't get that pass from Boltini, that goal never would have happened. That's all I'm going to say. It felt
Again.
so good to get that goal to go in. But
Honestly, a Game 5 that really was clutch for everyone. Boltini scoring in the overtime winner, everybody getting on the board at one point or another for incredibly important goals. But also here with us is the coach, Laggy. Welcome in, Laggy. Tell me about it. I mean, I'm sure you're excited, but what did you tell your team? Of course, within reason. You don't have to reveal like strats and stats to us if those are confidential, but tell us as much as you can about what we were telling the team in those games. I mean, it was looking like after game 2 that the team was kind of demotivated, but all it took was one goal. They came back to it. Tell me, again, as a coach and as a huge guy who has to kind of help the mental, what kind of changes did you start implementing? What did you tell your team?
I'll be honest, I got here after game 2.
Oh, okay, I see.
And-
So Laggy's going to take credit
I-
for this series.
I wasn't even in VC with them. After they won the first game, I was like, just play your own game, stay calm, you got this. And that's exactly what they did.
Well, again, you should definitely take credit for this. If you're coming in after game 2 and the team immediately makes a 180, I feel like Laggy,
I didn't say anything to them.
You didn't say anything. You just you let them go to their own devices. I mean, tell me then, as a fan, because that's kind of what you were doing then. As a fan, I'm assuming you were jumping out of your seat as well.
Oh yeah, no, I'll be honest. Game 5, 0 seconds. I had full confidence in them. Like I was like, this does not go without going to OT. And I'm so glad I was right. They played a hell of a series.
Yeah, of course. Again, and again, it's a tough season. It's a rough season, but again, you guys just muscle your way through. Boltini, again, we're gonna go to you now. Your next week's match, you gotta play Team Define Academy. You get to play Slepless's team next week. Tell me about that team coming up, because they're not, well, they may not be as highly ranked as Adrenaline. They're still a scary team to play against. Coming into next week with a 3-1 record.
Oh man, Slip again. I gotta face Slip again. I mean, it's gonna be a good matchup again. It was week 1, so it was like we were still getting into it. Now that like his team's like developed and they have a lot of chemistry, I believe Flipper's on that team too. They have
Yes,
great
Slep and Flipper are
chemistry.
definitely on the same team together.
That's great chemistry, and I know Typhoon is there as well.
Yep.
So it's gonna be a good matchup as well with us against them because we all have great chemistry as well.
Yeah, I'd love to again. Again, just it's an incredible thing. I mean, now that you're 4-0, I mean, it feels like the playoffs are already guaranteed. But I gotta ask. I mean, I know obviously y'all are pushing for a placement where you can auto qualify into the top 8. I need to hear from all of you, kind of your feelings now that you've kind of taken your moments to process through this. I mean, take me through the moments, Mashed Potatoes.
Somebody better equipped to answer this question. I kind of lost.
Masha's
focus. I'm so
off zoning in the
sorry.
corner here. I was just asking you, now that you've had a couple moments to kind of relax, take it in. I know that obviously with you zoning off, you're probably zoning off thinking about the series. And now you got some moments to kind of breathe and to really process the series. Is it still as hype as it was during those games?
Oh, absolutely. I think one of us were saying like we were just screaming. Honestly, we were like, no way this happened, and it's gonna be a great season. Everybody should keep tuned. Watch what we're about to do, because with all 5 of us, you honestly have a lot to expect.
Yeah, of course. Again, and I mean it goes crazy. Of course, I'm also going to ask you, Aiko, this question as well. Tell me again now that again coming to the part of the season, what kind of a placement are you looking at? I feel like this is a question that sets you up for an obvious answer, but tell me what kind of a placement you're looking for at the end of the season.
I'm looking to go number 1 with the
There you
team
go.
that we have, the chemistry that we have. We've managed to be, again, one of the most competitive series that I think we've ever had to play in our entire lives. It was a tough series to win, and coming out on top, it feels great. Again, Adrenaline, great team. I'm expecting us to go 1.
Well, I will say, I mean, with that win as well, that means actually now you're actually 2-0 against Ballin and Focus Lux on this stream, having beaten them last season as well. So that's an interesting statistic to look at. Again, also, to just kind of add in that, I definitely mentioned that actually during the series, and for Mari as well. We're gonna again. I'm asking all of you 2 questions. That's why it's taking so long. But I gotta make sure. Gotta get to all 2 questions to make it fair as well. Again, Mari. Again, this has been an incredible series. I need to know. I need to know. Are there any matches coming up? Actually, I don't know if you pay attention to matches that you have coming up for the rest of the season. Are there any matches for the rest of the season that you want to talk about? Any matches coming up that you're like, that's a good team. I really want to play that team. Or are there just any teams in general that you want to play? At some point this season, whether it be during the regular season or during the playoffs.
I don't know. I mean, this is my first season ever in Skyward, so I don't know anyone. I literally know no one, pretty much, except for my team. I mean, I look forward to every single match that we play every single week. I hope it's going to be competitive. I hope it'll be fun, intense. Like, games like these are always awesome to see. So, I don't know. I hope we have, of course, like, I hope we can do well, but I hope the games are fun and intense and competitive.
Again, I love to hear that as well. I love to see competitive games like this one. So, just as a fan, I love to see this kind of stuff. It's very fun for me. Well, again, congratulations on the reverse sweep. But before you go, again, I know I'm keeping you guys for a long time here. Just because we always end off with this, and a lot of you have been through it again. It's time for a shout-out section. We're gonna go through all of you one by one. We'll start from the top, I guess. We'll start with Boltini Rome. You have any shout-outs or any final statements you want to make?
Man, again. All right.
Yeah, we always gotta do
shout-outs.
shout-outs. You know we have to do it.
Shout out you for casting. Shout out to the team for just balling out. Shout out to everyone that came to support. Especially shout out to Panda and Hazard because they got my nerves to calm down before the game.
Well, again, shout outs to them, as well as now Coach Laggy. Anything that you want to add to that?
Shout out to Stryker. Yeah, just they're amazing, and I'm glad to be a part of this journey.
And love to hear that. A simple shout out to the org and the team. Now, Mari, anything that's you have to say? I know. Again, we're gonna go through this, and at some point, and then Aiko, when we get to you last, because you're the last one I think on the list here. There's probably all the names are probably gonna be ticked off. But Mari, anything that you want to add to that? Now that it is your
Honestly,
time to make some shout outs.
Shout out to my team for getting that win while I was on the bench. That's the biggest W. And shout out to Trudsky, our #1 fan, and the watch party by himself with Laggy. W.
Of course. Again. And Masha Potatoes, now it is your turn. The floor is yours.
Hey, this is pretty lengthy. Shout out to my sister. She's sitting behind me. She said, I'm watching your game nights. She put on the stream. She's literally watching my monitor too. So she was getting hyped with us. Shout out to my parents. They don't get Rocket League, but they're like, oh, you got a game? I'm like, yeah, I got a game. So cool for them. And then shout out to my team. We're so dynamic that we make it work. And we do replay reviews, and we're all there for each other when we need it most. So yeah.
Of course, again, there's to them, and obviously, Aiko, I already alluded to it now, but you, again, now that we're going to go down the line, you're the last one, but not the least one, though. Anything that you want to say, that's not how I was supposed to say it. Let me try it again. Last but not least is Aiko Wesky. Aiko, you have, any shoutouts that you have, obviously being last one on the list here, means that a lot of shoutouts have already been taken, but the floor is yours anyways.
I want to give a shout out to my team. None of this could have happened without them. I literally just came in mid-season and right before the season actually, and they just let me be on the team. Shout out to them. Laggy, great coach, has helped us tremendously with our game. All the fans, and I want to give a shout out to my boyfriend Nick because he's literally been here for every single game that we've played and given me so much love and support.
Again, congratulations, Stryker. Yeah, of course. What a huge series. And again, your first time on the stream, and you made that moment count. I've been waiting to see this team all season long. Ever since hearing about this, almost all female team actually destroying people. I was like, I gotta recognize this, and then to know that it's people that have been on my stream before, whether it be 3 months back, 2 months back, like Aiko and Boltini, or 6 months, or 4 to 6 months back, like Masha. Again, it's kind of interesting now to finally get to see this team, and man, what a series that you delivered. Congratulations on your win, Stryker. Yeah, what a night. Have an amazing rest of your night, and maybe I'll get to see you next week.
Thank you, Sporty. Appreciate it.
Thank you a lot.
Thank you.
What a series. Series. Those are one of those series where you just sit back, you enjoy it. Whew, that was incredible. An amazing game, an amazing series. I'm gonna go back and watch that one. That's the kind of series that you want to see again and again and again. Oh, and it ends out in such a close fashion. Again, big shout outs as well. I should also add into Adrenaline Dropout. Hey, what a close series. I mean, it couldn't have been close without them doing what they were doing. Again, crazy performance from them. As that is all from me. My goodness. I am ecstatic that you don't get those kind of series often, but when you do, they really show up in every big way possible. Again, absolutely incredible, absolutely shaking. A game 5, a 0-second goal. I seriously, there's so many moments from the series that you can go back and go, my goodness, that was incredible. That was a play of the series, and yet there's always seems to be something that's just better. And honestly, I don't know what else to say than just thank you all so much for joining. Seriously, it's series like these just make me love this game even more. And honestly, I'm so happy to be able to share my love with you all. Don't worry, there will be more Rocket League action tomorrow, as always on the stream. Thank you all so much for joining. It's Sporty stream. I'll be seeing you guys another day, another time. Don't stay away for too long. As well as, again, big shout outs to the gifted subs by Big Panda, to the follow from Laggy Puppy, to the raid from Feisty the Keto, to the follows coming in from Cookie Cat, Big Panda with the sub, Unknown Queen with the follow, Big Panda has also with the follow. Again, thank you all so much for all of your support. It really does matter so much to me. And again, that's just it, really. I'll see you guys soon. I love you all so much. Have an amazing rest of your night, everybody. And please take care of yourself.